Hey, hey, how are you? Okay, we're gonna see if we're live because I don't ever know. Oh, look, camera is not YouTube. Why isn't it working? No one knows. Mm. So, there's things happening, and I'm supposed to be saying stuff. I know what I'm saying. We are doing stuff right now. We're gonna do the best we can to try to finish this Fulton County thing. I am live on YouTube and live on Facebook. If you are watching on Facebook, go to YouTube because I could see the chat there better. On YouTube because I got to pull it up on my phone. So if you happen to be watching on Facebook, go over and watch on YouTube. So we're gonna be doing this the rest of this Fulton County thing. Um, I don't. Okay, hold on. Note chat. Okay, so I don't know, but we're gonna see. So let's do this Fulton County thing. Let's try to finish this up. Um, so we're on page 16, and it says, in September 22, uh, days after turning 18, an incarcerated person reported that another prisoner beat him up by burning him in the face and ordering him to open his mouth. Officers observed the burn marks on his face. He also sent mental health deleting themselves from God's YouTube's note, stating that when previously housed in the youthful offender unit, 3 people entered his cell, held him down, and groped him. He said he did not report this incident sooner because he was afraid he would be beat up again. As the doors in that unit were broken, the victim was relocated, but within weeks, he reported that his new cellmate forcibly sexy tied him by forcing him to receive mouth love and to give mouth love. As described in section 5.2 below, when the jail does not investigate forcible sexy time reports such as these, the investigations are often inadequate. No, if you don't report them, they're just inadequate. There's no often about it every single time. It's 100% inadequate because you didn't make it. That look, look this place. No. Okay. The harm from the violence inside the jail is lasting and extends beyond physical pain and injury. Well, that's because you're keeping them locked up for longer than the 600 days they should be there. Like JD Delay, like this was the Alaskan Avenger has been moved to a jail, and he even talks about like if You can't I don't know, he didn't say that. I'm trying to put into words what he said, and I can't, but anyway, you can't sit in jail for a long time. After a certain amount of time, you have to be moved to prison. I think it's like 600 days is the maximum, but you rarely hit 600 days in the county jail. That is seriously like a smack in the hand. Well, really, it's worse than that because city jail is county jail is terrible. It's like getting hit with a burning stove. Yeah, you'll be fine, but it's gonna suck. Okay. Okay. And we spoke to one man who was beaten and or stabbed. Like, how do how do you not know if you were stabbed or not? Look, I don't know, but it may have been a forcible poke. So anyway, he was in the head in a random attack while he was asleep. And a boot, he's on a boot in the day room of his housing unit. He now has a metal plate in his head as a result of the attack. Why are they stabbing people in the head? Like, what is the point of that? And why are you trying to catch more charges? Look, in order for me to catch a new charge for somebody in jail, they're better. No, you would have had to have done something to me, and then I still don't even think I would kill you. Why are they stabbing people in the head? I don't understand why they would stab people in the head. This is absolutely crazy. Like, absolutely insane. But I have to do something because I forgot to do it. I forgot to share this places. Oops. I did. And I can't even do it for me. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I'm so smart. Look, I do things and I'm smart. Anyway, where do I want to? Okay, right here. Okay, we're shared. Oh, oh shit. Oops. I just fucked that all up. I did. I just fucked that all up. I don't know what the fuck is happening. So anyway, why are they stabbing people in the head? Just what is the point of why? Okay. Because the head, it takes some force. Like, it's much easier to stab somebody in their fatty part of their body. Much easier. Oh, I think one of my cats is freaking out. Hold on. All right, Spaz, there you go. I'm gonna go to bed, cat. Oh, fucking cats. Sorry about that. Huh. It must be getting too cold out there. Okay, so we why are they stabbing people in the head? It's stupid. But anyway, he has a metal plate in his head as a result of the attack. When we spoke to him, he had been in the jail nearly 4 years. Why? They're not supposed to be in the county for no more than 2. Like, isn't that like, where's the Bureau of Prisons? Where's the oversight? What is happening? Who are they paying off? Why is anybody asking who these people are paying off? Because there's supposed to be, you know, oversight. It's called the Bureau of Prisons. They give fines and whatnot. What is happening? I don't know. Okay. When we spoke to him, he had been in jail for 4 years, which there should be no reason. He developed PTSD under the attack. Of course he did, because if he gets that, he can sue, and there he has money. But I believe it because I have issues and I've never even been stabbed in jail. Anyway, he has had trouble sleeping in the jail since his assault, has flashbacks, and described jumping unintentionally when believing he may be attacked again. He must have made somebody really mad. Okay. Anyway, our mental health expert identified another man as potentially having PTSD as a result of jail experiences. The man described being housed in a unit that people referred to as the Thunderdome. I heard about this place. But they have one also in another prison. I didn't hear about it in Fulton County. I didn't even know about this place except for the Johnny Cash song. But there's another prison that has a Thunderdome. Um, it's not um it's not one of the ones in, I think it might be the one here in Gladiator Prison. The one here in Ohio, it's not too far away. It's a really tough prison. Anyway, he recounted uh gang members taking him into a cell behind a staircase out of the view of cameras and threatening him with a long piece of metal like a fire poker. He was then made to call his family and instruct to send money via Cash App to another incarcerated person. He also described a time when power went out in the unit and feeling anything could happen to him in the dark. When our, when our mental health expert spoke with this man, he described thinking about his experience often, having intrusive thoughts about it, nightmares, restlessness, agitation, all of which, all of which are, that is a stupid way. What? Why would you write that like that? That is the stupidest, that is a stupid sentence. That's a stupid sentence. That's a stupid sentence. Just looking at it is aggravating my soul. Okay. All of these are symptoms of PTSD, which didn't need to be written in that stupid way. That is a stupid sentence. I can't. The sentence. Okay. Another reported, another person reported lasting effects from assault inside his cell, which multiple people tried to steal his commissary. I heard about this happening, but in the prison I was in, they mark your shit with your name on it with a little dermal, and they put, and if your shit gets caught in somebody else's cell, it's getting taken and both of you are getting written up. But I would see, or I see, seeing as they don't do anything about any of this stuff, I could see how it would go unmeasured or unpunished. They need to have veterans doing these CO jobs because I'm telling you, veterans are not even. No, let a veteran do this job. Let a whole fucking crew of them right up in here. Yep, let them. And give them guns, sticks, and tasers. And I bet you this place will shape up real fucking quick. Because all of them are beta males. They need some alpha males. And you have a bunch of fucking men who want to be females running this jail. What kind of shit is this? Okay, anyway. Okay. Another person reported lasting effects from an assault inside the jail where they tried to steal. Okay. A month later, an officer tased him after he refused to turn over his sharpened weapon he had hidden in his pants. The person explained that he had stress after the assault and carried the weapon because he wants to go home. Yet another person speaking with mental health staff following a delete yourself from God's YouTube attempt said simply, I'm tired of people getting stabbed. Yeah, because it's over emotional. These dudes act like women. What are they doing? It's like, I want to be seen as a badass. Yeah, okay, well, why not be seen as the smartest? Why not be seen as the nicest? Why not be seen as the best? Why do you got to be seen as the toughest? It's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. And if you're just going around stabbing people in the fucking head, you were the first to gonna be good to you were gonna be first to go down in a war. Because you would get yourself some charges over some emotional bullshit. Oh, you got life. I ain't got nothing to lose. They can take everything from you. Literally everything, including a book. If you keep fucking around, you're going to find out. You do have something when you're in jail. You don't have a lot, but you've got a few things. And why would you fuck it up by stabbing somebody in the head like a female on a rag? What are you doing? Do these people like self reflect? Like, Man, why did I just stab that dude in the head because he didn't give me Cheetos? Why don't I have a jail job to buy my own fucking Cheetos? So I don't understand this stuff. Okay. Ooh, something's happening. Oops. Okay. So, okay. And then it says the jail does not house people appropriately to reduce the risk of violence. That's what I said. Why is this place hiring these fat, lazy losers? They could be hiring homeless veterans who would do this job 100% better than these lazy, fat mofos who only care what someone in jail thinks about them. Why do you care what somebody in jail thinks about you? Hey, I'm gonna lose my whole career to get some dick from this guy and behind these bars. Why? These people are idiots. I hate these people. Jails should use correctional practices such as classification, housing plans, assessment of likelihood of victimization, and consideration of gang affiliations to manage the incarcerated population and reduce risk of violence. The jail's failure to effectively implement these jail practices contributes to the dangerous nature to the jail. Oh my God, if they did that, that would mean they'd have to do something. They'd have to stop eating their fucking Cheetos long enough to do their motherfucking job. Hey, you know what though? I'm sitting here talking mad shit, but I also want to sit around and eat Cheetos. I totally get it. But when it comes to shit like this, it's like, you should probably do that. Because at the end of the day, the life you might save, it's like Just Call Me Jay says, the life you might save might be your very own. And doing jobs like this and actually looking at it would be one of those ways that you save a life that might be your very own. And I love that guy. He's Just Call Me Jay. Um, he's really hard to find on YouTube. How is that? Just Call Me Jay. It's M3 Jay. And he's really good. He is. He's really good. Okay. And maybe that's why my jail time was so party hardy. It was the best time I ever had. It might be because the prison I was in actually did their job. That might be cool. The jail's deficient classification system and housing. Where the fuck is my coffee? Oh my God. I don't know where my coffee is. Okay. Okay. The sound classification and housing assignment systems are a core feature of safe jails. The lack of an objective penologically phenologically sound classification system increases the risk of harm from violence, as vulnerable people may end up housed with more violent or predatory people, and incarcerated people requiring heightened supervision may be inadequately monitored. Hold on, what does that say? Sound classification and housing assignment systems sound are a core feature of safe jails. The lack of an objective penologically sound classification system increases the risk of harm from violence as vulnerable people. Oh, okay. It says a lack of all these things is why shit sucks. Okay. Initial initial classification and housing assignments should consider objective criteria. Okay, well, this is exactly why my jail experience wasn't terrible, because the prison I was in did this. S- Okay. Well, see, that's good. That's good that they did this. Okay. Well, these guys didn't do that, obviously. But this says initial classification. Hold on. I need to go grab my coffee. I'm about to die. Fuck is my coffee? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, ow. Okay. Well, did I take my medicine? I did. Okay. So, and I was just thinking about something. This is not prison, right? This is jail. So, this is where everybody goes before they get sent to prison. So, maybe that's why this is that bad. But even in the county prison that I was in, or county jail, even though jail and prison are way different, um, maybe the reason that this place isn't so cohesive like that is because this is where everybody goes. This is the hub before you go to regular prison, because you're not supposed to be in county for like more than 600 days. And I'm not exactly sure how a lot of this shit is even happening. I don't know. But this says Initial classification and housing assignments should consider objective criteria about an individual person's propensity for behavior problems or other risks while in custody. Establish criteria for determining this risk at the time of arrest. Include the severity of the current offense, severity and frequency of past offenses, prior institutional violence, known escape risk, and age. Other factors that should be considered in classification are the risk of deleting yourself from God's YouTube, any heightened need for protection. A reclassification should occur every to 60 to 90 days, every 60 to 90 days after the initial assessment, and also after discipline for serious misconduct. The reclassification should give more weight to institutional behavior and less weight to the charged offenses so as to more accurately predict the risk of violence. Repeated disciplinary actions should usually result in higher custody levels, while lower custody levels reward positive institutional behavior with better living environments and privileges. Jails should use a housing plan. Oh, ow, ow, ow. They should use a housing plan to separate custody levels and should designate a space in the facility for each level as well as special needs housing. Yeah, but this is just county jail though. Like when you arrest somebody, they go to a pod that is like the place you go before they start moving you places. So when you go on the prison bus, you go on how you're supposed to go into the prison or something like that. There's an order, but you go to different parts of the jail. But there's one unit that houses everybody for like 30 days. Yep. So they got 30 days to figure out what you do with you, and you got 30 days to act right. So you can go to a lower level unit. It is a thing. You want to be in the trailer because the trailer you get outside duties and stuff. I don't know, but this coffee's shit. Fulton County Jail's classification system does not conform to generally accepted jail practices. See? And why isn't the Bureau of Prisons there? Who are they paying off in that office? You seriously need to check out the office that supervises these assholes. Because, then you'll find out what's really happening. Investigate the investigators who will watch the watchers, like Q says. Anyway. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. Because it most relies exclusively on arrest charges and ignores other risk factors, including in custody conduct. Jail policy contemplates reviewing an individual's classification every 90 days and as needed. But in practice, reclassifications do not occur. We reviewed the classification histories for 21 people who have been at the jail 5 or more years. How does that happen? I thought that the county prison, you can't, maybe you can. I don't know. I was told it can't be more than 600 days because anything over 2 years is prison time. And this isn't even calling itself a prison. It's literally a jail. So how are they giving people this much time in a jail? It identifies as a prison. It's it's I don't even know what you trans incarceration. I don't know. But it's a jail that identifies as a prison. Okay. Mm. 15 whom were still in the jail at the time of our review. Most recent classification for these people occurred upon admission to the jail in 2019. Rather than classifying people at regular intervals, jail staff moved people around to different zones if they pose a problem. That is so fucking lazy. That is absolutely lazy. That it's lazy. This is lazy. Oh shit, you can't even see this. I am terrible at life. Why doesn't anybody tell me anything? I'm sitting here. I know what's happening. Well, I guess good thing I didn't just read fucking a whole page. This is totally my bad. I am so sorry. I don't even want to restart. I'm sorry. Okay. So they're doing this lazy shit instead of doing their job. They're just move them. Okay. The jail also mixes all custody levels together on the second floor of the main jail for about 2 weeks when incarcerated people are first admitted to the jail. This mixing of incarcerated people with different custody levels in the same zone is unsafe. And okay, so this is the kind of thing I was talking about where when you first go to jail, everybody goes to that one dorm. And then you get either released after 30 days or you go to a different thing and you wait to go to prison. But even in the unit where everybody's mixed together, everybody had specific times they could come out of their cell. They had different colored scrubs, different things written on their door. Yeah. And the real bad ones, they are always in red because they're going to DR. Okay. So this mixing of incarcerated people with different custody levels in the same zone is unsafe. In the South Annex, the housing plan does not even seek to separate people according. So they don't even seek to separate the people according to custody. Instead, identifying every unit as low, med, max. Oh, every unit as just whatever. This is so fucking lazy. This is lazy, lazy, lazy. This is lazy. Fire everybody. Hire veterans. Fire everybody and hire veterans. They can even be homeless. 9 times out of 10, they'll do a better fucking job than this. What are these people doing? This is so bad. Like, literally so bad. This is so bad, it's making my coffee suck. Just it's so lazy. You know what? You know what? The men in this place act a fool. They all act like a bunch of females. They're trying to pretend to be tough and they stab people in the head. But I really feel bad for them because they wouldn't do that if everybody around them wasn't a bunch of lazy fucking pieces of shit. And if you're watching, press like and subscribe. If you are watching on YouTube or on Facebook, go over to my YouTube. And if you are here, go ahead and say what's up in the chat and what do you think about all this madness? Who do you think they should hire? This is fucking insane. The jail also fails to use classification and housing assignments to keep 17-year-old boys safe from violence. That is so fucking lazy. And this is not a scared straight program. That shit is fake. I just, I, why? Why put little boys with grown ass men that a lot of them are forcible sexy time deviants? You know what I mean? This is so bad. These people are so fucking lazy. And I bet in the real life you could tell if they was lazy also. Look. I mean, I'm lazy. I can't even hate. I hate doing laundry. I've got so much laundry. I did the dishes, but I'm telling you, I want to sit around and eat Cheetos too. And I probably wouldn't want to do all this fucking paperwork. But if it was my job, if I had to save my life because I work around criminals, you think I would do a good job. They need to fire all of these people and hire veterans. Like, seriously, hire some veterans. And this is crazy. Anyway. The jail places 17-year-old boys together in the youthful offender unit, but does not separate them according to custody levels without effective supervision. The failure to separate this population by likelihood of violence increases the risk of harm. Beta. They're all beta males. This is the craziest. Okay, where am I at? Okay. Okay. The jail does not use housing assignments to effectively mitigate the risk of gang violence. They're just saying the same thing, only using a different word. Anyway, gang activity creates a risk of harm in correction facilities because gangs exert control through violence and the threat of violence. When faced with a high level of gang activity, jail leadership must provide adequate supervision and classification of jail population and should implement a comprehensive gang control strategy that considers gang affiliation when making housing assignments. Eh, You think they would already be doing that, right? I mean, your whole county is ran by the Blood Gang, who's at war with everybody. So, you think you would okay. Okay, we don't do our job here. We just don't. We do somebody else's job, but it's not ours. Okay. We found gang involvement in a significant amount of violence at the jail. In May of 24, 6 prisoners with affiliation, hold on, they were in a gang and entered someone's cells with knives and stole his commissary. Man, that's pretty fucking ballsy. Well, they can never do anything by themselves. They have to have somebody with them because if they was by themselves, they'd probably get beat up. But whatever. In September 23, 3 people were injured in a violent incident. Oh my God. Okay. It was an incident believed to be retaliation for a gang related murder that happened in jail in August of 23. 5 people with brooms and a man made knife attacked a prisoner, and the victim reported this happened because he was no longer in a gang. So what? So what? Despite the violence associated with gang activity in the jail fails to identify and track many gang affiliated people in the jail. Without identification and tracking, the jail cannot use known gang affiliation. Hold on. Despite the violence associated with gangs, the jail fails to identify and track gang affiliated people. Without such identification and tracking, the jail cannot use known gang affiliations to keep members of any one gang from gaining influence and separate rival gangs. Well, this gang thing is like religion. You're not going to be able to stop people from switching from one side to another. It's like Mormons and Catholics and shit. They love Jesus, but they want to go off and do their own thing, you know, because they're not satisfied with what God actually offers. They gotta make something different. And with this gang stuff, they're not they get heaven forbid they do what the gangs were meant to do. No, no, no. They gotta go off and do something different. This crazy. Oh my god. It's literally crazy. I can't believe this. Um, okay. So I do want to thank you for watching. I want to tell you, press like and how do you do this? I don't know. No. There we go. Anyway, okay. I want to thank you for watching. I want to tell you, press like and subscribe. And come back in the morning. I will have my Biblay videos. I am gonna try to make an animal video tomorrow also sometime in the early evening. Sorry, my throat quits sometimes. Life issues. Anyway, um, thank you for watching. Oh my god, I don't know what the hell is wrong with me. But thank you for watching. Press like and subscribe and learn some word magic because pretty soon we're going to be going back to the American documents and we are going to need to know word magic. So practice it while we're reading these Fulton County documents because it's important. Mm. Anyway, thank you for watching. I love you so much. Good night. Go give the pillows some head and the sheets some ass. And have the sweetest dreams ever. Love you. Bye.